What's going on, guys? It's your boy, the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. Now, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, let's talk about it. Errol Spence and Spence-Ugas look set to be fighting in the spring. It was confirmed by the both of them on social media the last couple of days that they will indeed be fighting, and 3 of the 4 unified welterweight titles will be on the line. So yeah, it's a unification fight. Where does this leave Terence Crawford? Because he's currently the WBO champion. We already know that. He looked very good defeating Sean Porter. Very good performance from him. Ultimately retiring Sean Porter in a very entertaining fight in November. Crawford, before that, his last fight was November of the previous year. So he was out of the ring for over a year. And now it's looking like, you know, the welterweight division is starting to get tied up. You have a look at the rankings, man. You've got Errol Spence and Spence-Ugas fighting each other. 3 of the 4 belts on the line there. You've got, who else is fighting? You've got Virgil Ortiz. He'll be fighting Michael McKinson in a very interesting fight. And you look at the rest of the top 10 and you wonder, where does Terence Crawford go? Does he wait for Furman and Barrios, who'll be fighting in February? Will he wait for the winner of that fight? Can he afford to be out of the ring for a certain period of time now? I mean, Terence Crawford, as great as he is, he's no spring chicken. He must be about 34 years old now, 33, 34 years old for sure. So as good as he is, man, he's going to want to be in the ring and be active. So it's going to be interesting to see where he goes. Like, if I pull up the welterweight rankings and you guys can have a look, you have a look at the top 10 here. You see some of the guys in there, who's occupied, who's not, which fight is realistic, which isn't. Terence Crawford, of course, is no longer with Top Rank anymore, but he can really deviate to wherever. But it's really, will he get a fight against one of these guys in the top 10? Could you see it happening anytime soon? Stanionis in there, he's going to be waiting for the winner of the Errol Spence and Ugas fight, because he's agreed to step aside for Ugas to take this fight. So will he risk that ranking going up against Terence Crawford? It is a title shot. It is a title opportunity. Conor Benn, you can forget about it. I can't see that fight happening. Maybe David Avanesian. Maybe he might be the one, you know, to fight Terence Crawford. But I'm curious to see where he goes. What does he do? Does he wait and see what happens? No promoter behind him at the moment now. He's a free agent. So, you know, he's able to navigate where he wants to go. But I'm just curious as to what he's going to do when, you know, these other guys are tied up. It is down to Terence Crawford to make these fights happen. Will he fight somebody outside of the top 10, maybe in the top 15, just to keep him ticking over? It'll be interesting to see. He could wait it out again. I'm not sure. But if you were representing Terence Crawford, who would you advise him to fight in the meantime? Somebody like Boots Ennis, who wants all the smoke right now. That would be a pretty dangerous fight. But I'm sure that both of them would take it. But would it be worth Jaron Ennis taking that fight now, or could you see that fight building in the future? I don't know. Very interesting, man. I did raise this on my Twitter account yesterday, and you know, we got quite a few responses on there as to what Terence Crawford might do. But it really shows that Errol Spence, man, he's got the upper hand in terms of getting these fights and making them. Do you know what I mean? He had the Pacquiao fight there waiting for him. The only reason that fight didn't happen was because he had the injury. He fought Danny Garcia. He's going to be fighting Ugas now. So, you know, he's having these meaningful fights. He's being navigated the right way, even despite all of his out of the ring issues, you know, with the car crash and the injuries and so on. But Terence Crawford, yeah, it's not as easy for him. So I want to see where he goes. What does he do? Will he sign with the PBC and maybe get Furman and Barrios, the winner of that fight? That would be interesting. That would make sense. Or does he fight somebody in the top 10? Let me know what you guys think about it, man. Very curious to hear your opinions on it. Where does Terence Crawford go from here now that Spence and Ugas will be fighting each other? Will he wait it out again? Could he afford to wait it out again? I want to hear from you lot. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.